Efficient, socially responsible collection of waste is becoming increasingly more important. Legislation is getting tighter. Locations are more difficult to reach. Carbon dioxide emissions must be reduced, and logistical costs continue to rise. This is why EcoVision has created a waste container that provides a solution to these problems. The EcoCassette. To limit the number of container switches, EcoVision has equipped the EcoCassette with an internal press system. A ram compresses the waste in the container after every deposit. Naturally, for safety's sake, the press mechanism is switched off when the flaps are opened. Thanks to the press system, the EcoCassette has a capacity of at least 21 cubic meters. All of this makes the system contribute to the socially responsible collection of waste. The cassette is picked up for emptying less often, and therefore the collection trucks need to be driven less, resulting in fewer harmful emissions. In principle, the EcoCassette can be placed anywhere. Freestanding in the open air, undercover such as in a parking garage, or in a housing made to measure by EcoVision that can be supplied in any colour. The EcoCassette is a very solidly constructed watertight container that lasts an extraordinarily long time. Thanks to its patented construction, no liquid or waste is released at the place where it stands, resulting in a surrounding area that's always clean and odour-free. A major advantage of the EcoCassette compared with other press systems is that it's replaced as a single unit. So the press is not left behind, no disconnection or reconnections are needed, and no waste is released when changing. In other words, clean, fast, odour-free and efficient. The EcoCassette is emptied at a central collection point by EcoVision, a subsidiary of the Shanks Group, which is one of the biggest waste processing companies in Western Europe. So users of the EcoCassette can be sure that their waste is processed into fuel pellets in an environmentally responsible way. These fuel pellets are then used to generate power in a combustion plant. After it has been emptied, the EcoCassette is washed thoroughly and checked, so customers can be assured that the installation is always clean and works perfectly. EcoVision takes account of offices and business premises that are increasingly difficult to access. The EcoCassettes can be easily switched outside urban centres with a truck that can carry up to 4 cassettes. For locations where trucks cannot pass, or can pass only with difficulty, EcoVision has developed the Eco-transponder. This can manoeuvre easily through narrow streets with one cassette and enter parking garages with a minimum entrance height of 1.95 meters. Once arrived, the EcoCassette is lifted off the Eco-transponder quickly and easily. There's a transport cart to position the EcoCassette exactly at the right place. For locations that are very difficult to access, EcoVision has an air cushion platform to maneuver the EcoCassette into position without using force. But EcoVision goes even further than that. For locations where freight transport is not allowed now, or perhaps in the future, it's also possible to collect by water or rail. The modular systems are switched and can be deployed universally thanks to their standard dimensions. So opting for the EcoCassette not only means greater efficiency, fewer transport costs, and an always clean container, but also certainty about the future. Certainty that, however much legislation may change, your waste can always be collected and processed free of problems and at the lowest possible cost.